So these two guys are currently blank because they are running on time intelligence formulas and they're gonna need a date selection for them to display. So revenue last month requires a date to select. So you select a particular month, then it can calculate the revenue for the previous month. YTD select a particular month or a particular day, and then it can calculate from 1st of January to that particular month or that particular date. So we are going to need to bring in slicers for month selections. So I'll come to my visualizations pane and pick a slicer, and I will go to calendar to bring in year. So go to calendar, bring in year. Then I'm going to adjust this a little bit. And on this year, because I would like to manage my real estate, so I'm going to turn this selection into a drop down. So I don't want a list like this. I want to use a drop down. So to do that, I will just simply make sure I have this slicer selected. And when you look inside the slicer to the top right, so towards the top right hand side, you see this little arrow here, says select the type of slicer. So I'll click on that arrow and I'll select drop down. So now I have a drop down. So I'm going to adjust this much further. And what else do I need to do? I'll also come to the format section and I'll put on the background. So if I put on the background, I want it to be white, and then transparency should be 0. And when that happens, if I click on this drop down, I can see my years, they are fine. Close this, then take this up here. And I really want to make this look the same size. So just adjust this, take this a little bit to the right. And also, being a drop down, I would also ensure that something is selected. So for example, if I don't want my users to view all year, I always want a particular year to be selected. Then I'll still come over to the formatting section, and under the formatting section, I'll go to slicer controls, and on slicer controls, I'll put on this single select. So single select, put it on. So once I put on single select, it means if I click this, I can select a particular year. So something is always selected. So something must always be selected. So now that I've done this, I'm going to need to create a slicer for month as well. So I won't do that all over again. I will just use the same approach. Select this, press Ctrl C on my keyboard, press Ctrl V on my keyboard, copy and paste to select. Then I'll drag a little bit to the right, and I'll just come and replace this year with month. So just drag month. Basically, I have to click on the fields, then replace the year field with month. So replace year with month, and also always select something. So something must always be selected.